Hi, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories, and we got another first. I love doing first. So come on over here. What am I talking about? Well, if you look at the description, you can see that we're talking about a Ram with a Ram barn doors, the multifunction tailgate. We got the DeeZee Hex Rails, and we got the Tuxedo Elevate system here. So I'm not going to go too much into the Bak Flip because we've done a lot of videos with the Bak Flip. Now this Bak Flip does work with the factory brackets. Now, as you know from previous videos, we have done a video on showing replacing the brackets with our brackets. This one does work with it. We didn't actually do the install on this cover. The customer actually did himself. Like I tell people all the time, you can do it yourself. Now I know it's a little high back here. I don't know if it's the install or it's the way it sits, but I was gonna take a look at it, but I just ran out of time. So let's go into what I did today, or technically Dave was behind the camera, Joel and myself did today. We got two products here. We have the first thing here is a T-slot DeeZee Hex Rail. It's a T-slot on the bottom and T-slot on the top. Now, as you can see, we put the Tuxedo Elevate system on top of it. Now, the reason we did this, there's a couple of ones. Tuxedo makes one, it sits in here, and the little T-slot would be down here. My main concern is what I told the customer is by putting these on the inside here, it might keep the cover from actually closing. And I didn't want to take the chance of taking it all apart, put it in, and it doesn't work. So this way, this goes into the state pocket holes. And now you can take these racks off. Like for example, this customer, he's not going to use these, he's just going to take them off and keep them in his garage. And when he has his nice long kayak, 14 feet long, it'll fit on here very nicely. Now this is adjustable. Right now we did put it at the highest spot. It can go down to here. Now, when we put it down here, we noticed that it almost clears. The cover hits this little corner here. So we had to put it up here. Now, I did suggest maybe putting a second set of, or actually technically third set, because there's a set of holes here, set of holes here. Maybe put a set of holes here so it doesn't sit as high. It would still clear his little antenna on top of there. But it was just a little lower so you can open the top and still have the kayak go over the roof. And that's something if he wants to have done, he can come back and we'll do that for him, or he can do it himself. Because you don't have to put holes in this. These are basically just going to add, you're going to line these up, put an extra set of holes here, or you can put them anywhere you want along this 10 inches here. So depending where you want it. So again, I'm also go ahead and show you that this does work. So, I mean, the most concerning thing is, does it clear? As you can see, it clears it just fine. So if you have this cover, or under cover, or any of the folding covers, and you want to get this, you can. And of course, this goes all the way up and leans on here. As you can see, it clears it absolutely no problem whatsoever. And if you look underneath here, there is a nice little T-slot here. So if you want to put like let's say you want to put another tie down there, you can do that. And of course, you have a nice T-slot here. Now, I want to tell you a couple things. For example, most of the time, T-slots are all the same measurement. We discovered that the T-slot in this hex system here is a slightly smaller. Now this came with hardware to go into this little groove, but it was made on a standard size. This is not standard size. So we end up doing this, we just changed the hardware. We went basically with a regular one that does fit in here. Also, they make these things here different. Like for example, this is a flat one, it'll fit on here. They make ones has little grooves on there, which is made for the Yakima setup on different vehicles and stuff. So what's nice with the trucks here, they give you different landings here. So depending on how your T-slot is set up, we tried both. The flat one works the best. That's the way we use that. All in all, I think this is a great setup. Now go into some of the specs. This has basically this is going to hold 500 pounds moving. 750 static. What is static? Well, let's say you're parked, you're camping, you want to put one of that new tents up there, it will handle the weight. That's if you're not moving. Now, if you want to go off-roading, and you're talking some real off-roading, your weight drops all the way down to 250. So you basically get 250 off-roading, 500 pounds, driving around town, nothing crazy, and then 750 static weight. And of course, the weight is sitting on this here. And of course, this is bolted into the tie downs here, and this is a really, really nice setup. And I do actually like the look of this. I think it's really sharp. Again, we can do the installation for you. Like for example, we did have to change the hardware in this. I did not charge a customer that, but probably the next time around I will. So again, I'm really happy with this. And if you like this setup and you say I want to get it, all you have to do is give us a call. We ship this anywhere in the country, or you can come to the store like this customer did. By the way, this customer I think lives like 3 or 4 hours away, saw my video and came to us. Boy, does that make me feel good. I want to make sure I take good care of him because this guy did make a drive for us. And you know, we make sure when he's traveling, he's all well taken care of. He went to a couple other places before he came here and they're like, no, there's nothing with work. As you can see, there is something at work because I make sure when I go to all the shows, I go to the SEMA shows, I go to the Keystone Big Show, all these shows by MPW. The reason I go to those shows and I do the videos for you is so I stay up to date with all the latest products. And this way, when you come in here, you want to talk to Dave or myself, or even John or Joel, we're up to date with the latest product. And this is, I consider, one of the latest products. Again, this is the DeeZee Hex Rail. This is a Tuxedo Elevate system. This is the Bak Flip MX4 that works with the multifunction tailgate on a Ram 1500. Now, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories, coming here from Margate, Florida. That's right, sunny South Florida. And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing. And if you subscribe to the channel, like this guy, he got a discount on the labor when he does that. So keep that in mind. If you are subscribing to the channel, you get a discount. And if you're a member of the South Florida Truck Club, and you don't have to live in South Florida to become a member, I have changed the rules. Before, you had to be a Florida resident, be part of the club. I'm actually opening it up to the rest of the country. So if you want to, you live in Ohio, but you want a truck that says South Florida Truck Club on it, you can get it. We'll let you be a member, and again, it's a free club. Again, this is Chris with C&H Auto Accessories. Thank you.